You must be Belle and Wise. Astra's told me so much about you. My apologies for— Welcome to Starloop Tower, my esteemed—
Huh? What now? I don't really follow what you're saying.
You've been pretty careful. Although in my opinion, there's room to be even more cautious. Please rest assured, my intel does not come from anyone who knows your true identity.
Then...
Just simple logic. Syncing with a bamboo isn't technologically. The only one capable of that level of in-hollow communication is the legendary proxy, Phaethon. Of course, the reason I could draw that conclusion was because Astra knew you were inside that bamboo.
Guess I'll have to get more tips from Eos on how to be a cute bamboo.
Honestly, Belle, you're already a pro at being a cute bamboo. From an outside perspective, I often think, sheesh, she really has no shame moving like that in
Anyway, Astra is very lucky to have your help.
Talented individuals.
Mr. Hobson, what brings you here in person? These two are Miss Yao's esteemed guests, Belle and Wise. Allow me to introduce—
Guests of Miss Yao. You both seem so young and promising.
We run a video store on 6th Street.
I see. Well, Evelyn, since Miss Yao—
But what about the security?
I'll handle it.
Understood.
That gentleman over there keeps staring.
Well, today's performance is unlike any before, with far too many
So what's so special about today?
That's a secret.
He's glaring at us again. So intense.
Not at all. In fact, I don't work for him. I serve Miss Yao.
He even asked where we worked. When I told him it was just a small business.
If you had told him you were Phaethon, you might have gotten a big smile out of him. For someone at his level, quickly judging others based on their usefulness is second nature. Anyone deemed useless won't get a sliver of his attention. It's practically a survival skill for someone in his position.
Astra isn't like that. If we're talking about level, then
That's right. Despite her position, she never— To be honest, before meeting her, at first I kept waiting for her to show her true color.
I know exactly what you mean. Who'd have thought the brightest star—
Is it just me, or is anyone else worried that—
I won't let that happen.
Eve, help!
What happened?
I just got music director.
I'm sure it's not the director's fault.
Well,
So, until inspiration hits, you need me to...
Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger, right? Oh, how could you? This kind of back and forth feels oddly familiar, doesn't it, Wise?
Totally. Conversations like that happen every day between an unreliable sister and her sharp, capable brother.
Evelyn, stop covering for her. She doesn't have anything. What? Where'd she go? And how does she run so fast in heels?
Poor director. Looks like...
My dear Yoran used to be just like that.
Oh, you're... Astra, meet the special guest the company invited for...
Lady De Winter! It's really you! I can't believe...
Please, just call me Tessa. Ah, so this record is... I know it's a tad bit last minute with the show starting soon and all. Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will I'm truly sorry to say this, but no one will ever replace Yoran.
Yoran's music has always been my guiding light. Without him, Oh, right! I'd also like to thank you in person. I've always wanted to pay tribute to Yoran with this
Pay tribute? Today's your debut show at Starloop Tower. Honestly, performing your own work would be more than enough. Yoran, he belongs to the past.
No. Yoran's music transcended time and space. He's beyond amazing. Honoring him on stage at Starloop...
Well, if that's what you've set your heart, then I wish you the best of luck tonight.
clue from the coded message. Wow, such trust. It seems Fugue never fully trusted me from the start. No surprise they'd plant. I'd do the same thing if I were in their shoes. Whoever made these arrangements, I'll just notify Hobson about the Fugue attack. There's still time. If I set up everything before Fugue arrives, I need to confirm the identity of the Mr. Hobson.
There's a security breach. We need to take care of it immediately.
I need to speak with you as well. I've uncovered...
Oh, related to Fugue, you say? That's unexpected.
It's a little hard to describe. If my guess is correct, Hobson probably wants to take me out. I might as well use this. Why don't we meet in the atrium?
The atrium?
Finally. I can't hide it any longer. Now that I've got Fugue's intel, I'll deal with... As for who the other mole is...
Evelyn A. Chevalier, former producer of Redo Lucky Star, then assistant director at Parquet Factory Films for 3 years, joined our very impressive credentials. Too bad it's not the real you, is it? Shields Green. An elite spy from the organization infiltrated. Fugue's spy must be removed immediately.
Is this order from Miss Yao?
You don't actually think that woman has free will, do you? Like I said earlier, she's nothing more than a valuable asset of our company. There's no place for her input.
I'm the one who has no place here.
Oh?
I know she'd never issue such an order, but still. Even under the sunlight. What crawl? You're not wrong. I am, in fact, a spy planted by Fugue.
I thought you'd deny it. Good. That saves me a lot of trouble.
But I'm not your enemy. Fugue simply hired the organization I work for. My relationship with them never involved any loyalty. Listen, I'm not the only spy Fugue has planted within Odium.
What?
You must know that the grudge between these two conglomerates runs deep. Do you really think Fugue would gamble everything against Odium on me alone? I only learned about their plan of action moments ago, and this is nowhere near the full scope.
We? I'm not interested in figuring out...
But Miss Yao's safety...
That's none of your concern. Odium will protect its assets. I'll look into the intel you mentioned. In it now!
If it's not an order from Miss Yao herself... Hobson, tell your people to stop! The real enemies are on the way! My only goal is Miss Yao's safety. Continue, and you'll have no mercy from me. So unprofessional. Fugue's enforcers are coming. It's your job to protect Miss Yao.
We've reached the area. What's going on?
So Fugue's people showed up. Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue.
Take them all down!
Good evening. New hairdo. Are you ready? Then let me share the wonders of magic with you all.
Miss Yao.
Damn! Traitors are unreliable. Go figure. Traitor! Won't even think about running away. Take down all the Odium guys and that traitor. Take down that traitor and all the feud guys.
Tracking down the insider is more important than fighting. I wonder how things are on the stage. You even arranged people in the audience?
You thought this was the end? We're just the advanced team. As long as we hold off Odium security, our people can give them a real show.
Miss Yao? Miss Yao! Can you hear me? Control room, do you copy? Neutralizing the threat. Communications have been cut off?
Traitor to the organization! Are you ready to meet your maker?
The people from the organization. This is getting worse. It's all my fault. If only I had told Miss Yao my identity earlier. If the control room's been breached, I won't be able to handle it on my own. Oh, Faithin. Someone both Rain and Miss Yao trust. Astra is in danger. I need your...
Danger?
Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, there's no time to explain. Just come with me. We have...
Huh? Break into the central control room? Even though we have the fancy title Faithin, we aren't exactly fighters. We might not even be able to beat Eos in a fight.
Evelyn, what's going on?
Sorry. I owe you an explanation. Especially if I'm it's... So, I betrayed Astra. Right from the first, I failed to act when I should have, and I'll never forgive myself.
The only one who can decide...
That's right. The most we can do is bring you to...
If we take over the central control room...
Not just that. While Astra powers Starloop's harmonic core from the stage, the control room manages everything else. If the control room is compromised, it'll be like a spaceship.
We'll coordinate from the control room and fend off the enemies.
Let's be realistic about our combat abilities. Most likely, it'll be Eos.
Bruh.
Astra was right. You two really are in...
Let's go.
Fortunately, they're just unconscious. Who could have done that?
Huh? This countdown.
Classic move.
Can we still get through to Astra? Astra! Astra!
It's no use. Looks like the usual comms have been cut off.
We couldn't stop them. Damn it! How many people did they send to sabotage this show?
Leave the suspicious countdown to us, Evelyn.
Go! Get to Astra. Take Eos with you and stay on comms.
Got it. I'm count-
A malfunction? This is bad. The next song is about to start. I've got no other option. Luckily, I hid my outfit on the stage ahead of time. What's that sound? But wow, that's so cool! Huh? Why are these weird old guys Eve, she must be on... A few troublemaking old guys aren't enough to cancel my show. Perfect timing.
Yeah. Do you really think you belong here with that pretty face of yours? You're nothing but a puppet controlled by Denny. You don't deserve to carry on Yoran's legacy.
This is just too much. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Do they hate me this much? So many people actually hate me? Those words. Am I being too greedy? My desire to reach every lonely heart. Maybe it was always an impossible dream.
Get out! Sorry I was late!
But that won't stop me! Little by little, using the purest melodies, I'll captivate the world.
Miss Yao! Please, come to my side! Miss Yao, the people from Fugue have breached our security measures. This seems like this isn't just about causing trouble. Who knows what other plans they might have. We must cancel the show immediately. Please come with me.
Wait a moment, Eve! Don't forget about my audience!
Evelyn, Astra, the timer is connected to...
Explosives?
Has Fugue completely lost it? Starloop Tower is cruising right now. Wait. Fugue...
Their target isn't just me. It's all the
thrusters. The explosive device
is already working on disarm...
Is it doable, Belle?
Yeah, as long as it's software, there's always a way to crack it. But I don't know if we have enough time.
Having the desire to live.
Lady to Winter.
You already know the answer. Why bother asking? As the family of the deceased, I must hear the screams of the murderers with my own ears. And see
Murderers? I don't understand.
all they have to say is he committed suicide. And then they dump all the grit. If Odium and Fugue hadn't dragged Yoran into endless contract, would he have been forced to leave the stage he loved so dearly? And he watched helplessly as music drifted further and further away from him. But I must thank Odium and Fugue, if not for their endless after all, I must also thank. If you hadn't cast him aside, so how would he have fallen slowly into the... I must thank you too. Do you realize? You're nothing. When the next nightingale hatches, you'll lose all just like Yoran. Was you. All of you. You are my most beautiful dream. It's almost time. 3, 2,
There's no time! If the engines get damaged!
1. Everyone, welcome to my late husband's funeral.
Not hurt my back! I'll use my singing to protect everyone!
Miss Yao! How rude of you. It's not over yet.
No! The harmonic core! The Starloop lost power! What do we do?
The only song fit for a funeral is a requiem for the dead! I see. Your singing has power to Yoran's legacy. You will fall. Hailed as a gene, a cheap imitation of Yoran. Have you ever felt the endless darkness behind the stage? Every note is the final rest in Yoran's life. I won't let you continue to desecrate his dreams on this stage. I will leave you and everyone else understand. The glory under the spotlight is nothing but a fleeting shadow.
He's with you!
You pushed him into that abyss! It was you who deprived him of his last breath! Still pretending. My plan couldn't have gotten this...
Evelyn! Are you okay?
Do you really think she's protecting you? But she's not the loyal partner you think she is.
No!
Do you think she truly cares about you?
The trust between us is something you could
Naive! Surrounded by endless manipulation. Absolutely sickening. Your Yoran was alive. All of you fed on his soul. Now that he belongs to me.
It's not what you think! Starloop Tower's harmonic core is powered by my... I've been searching for this record because Yoran's voice holds... His voice is a bridge. In our fractured, disconnected era, You know exactly what I'm... That night, I heard Yoran's voice live before the concert started today. So now, I'll bring him...
Stop dressing it up with fancy words!
Perhaps you're right. He never truly understood his...
The Starloop is falling faster than earlier. Even if Astra can get the remaining haste on the calculations, we...
Fall! Fall!
I'm sorry, Astra. I never had the...
What? But your hair is clearly golden leaf.
You're not bothered?
What lie? You are you, no matter what your name is. I hear the purest.
If only I hadn't been too afraid to tell them.
There's no if. The past is behind us. Even if destruction is inevitable.
The most beautiful melody.
Yes. With fun, this is new air. Fate has favored us, Abel. Wise.
Improvising like this. You know I've never been good at singing, but fighting for you?
Falling! We're going down! We're all gonna die! It's all because of her! Shield's green! You betrayed the organization and led us to a dead end! Kill her!
My name is Evelyn! I always thought, perhaps I'm no longer trapped by the secrets and lies of the past. Perhaps I can make my own choices too. This time, no orders, no schemes, only me. I won't let fear keep me captive any longer. Perhaps the me of the past wasn't worthy. There is magic in the world. Brilliant, radiant, incredible.
Understood. I've completed a full report on the... We'll take additional precautions regarding Lady De Winter's safety, given your She may have been the mastermind, but Zhu Yuan would never allow anyone to take her life. In fact, while in our custody, she might, despite causing significant trouble for your company, the thugs hired by Fugue were merely pawns. Once I have more evidence of the communication between these thugs and Fugue's higher-ups...
Your and Officer Zhu Yuan's attention to detail is incredibly reassuring. The incident involves a...
We'll also continue investigating leads related to the organization. Thank you again for the intelligence you've provided.
Eve!
Miss Yao, you came in person? This is Officer Qingyi, who I've been troubling.
Thank you, Officer Qingyi, for bringing...
It's nothing. Miss Evelyn has hardly rested well.
There's one thing I'd like to ask for your help.
Please, go ahead.
This master copy of Yoran's legacy. I know I will never be able to see, but just like Yoran's voice has brought Sop from that show, Yoran, though much has happened in the past, I hope that everyone who has his last performance and this master copy
Will do. I hope she can understand your sentiment and will notify you immediately if there are new developments.
Miss Yao, since we're visiting, we should buy Belle and Wise a gift.
That's right! I almost forgot! Good thing you reminded me. The limited edition red velvet cake looks delicious. Ah, and that black tea I had last time was so fragrant. It'll be lavish. Belle will be thrilled.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift I'd like to give you, Miss Yao.
Huh? What is it?
If you're curious, follow me.
I'm curious. I didn't think so before, but this place seems familiar.
Familiar, you say? That's about right.
This place is
Because this is where the gramophone used to be.
gramophone. That's right. That was the name of the show. It's been so many years. I'd forgotten the name of...
Because I was there too.
What? You were...
I was. But unlike you, I just stumbled upon it by chance. Through the glass, I saw a group of passionate fans. Yoran's voice...
Incredible. It's like Yoran's music. Turns out, we've known each other.
It seems like you're fond of my gift.
This is all...
You were right. Music is a connection of hearts. Even across different times and spaces.
Yes. Perhaps...
The only thing we can hold on to tightly is the...
Yes. Only...
We've been walking for a while, and it's almost time to meet up with the proxies.
And here we have Miss Fairy, the strongest AI around. Top-notch holo navigator.
Huh. The strongest AI? The fairy on the wall. Who's the...
You are. You always will be.
Ooh, she really is sharp.
Who would have thought? Astra's only gotten even more popular after the...
And on top of that, ODM Entertainment stock has shot. Their market value is now approaching 5 trillion dennies.
It's still
5 trillion dennies isn't enough? Ugh.
Wise, knock it off!
I mean, if I want to break my contract with them, I'll need to say...
This is my fault, Ms. Yao. If it weren't for...
What are you talking about? We only let go of something as trivial... Now that's something worth
I know a great place to eat!
Perfect. I trust Bells. It's a rare day off. Let's go right now.
Hold on!
Astra! Is there a special reason you chose to visit this?
I've said it before. You can't just do things...
What you
Thankfully, the kind store owners can also help us run away.